I have the difficulty with the faith in that I went and did several different things for many, many years, experimenting what I thought was experimenting and giving it my full, only to feel that I went down the wrong path. And many, many years in it, and now it's very... I come to, at least intellectually, realise that I must be doing something wrong.
So you're disappointed?
Yeah.
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 And you know what happens with emotions that we don't allow ourselves to feel? Well, you should know by now, we've talked about it for 5 years, right? So whenever you don't allow yourself to feel disappointed, you carry around your disappointment. So instead of letting it go, you carry it around. And when you carry it around, it infects your next engagement. Right? And this is what's happening for most of us with regard to our relationship with God. The reality is most of us have not experimented strongly with our relationship with God. We've had moments in our life where we have, but it's not been a great, like passion of our lives most of the time, because we have had times of disappointment. In the past, when we've tried to engage a relationship, it hasn't worked. And so what have we told ourselves? Maybe it's not possible. I'm tired of having to go through the grief of disappointment. But can you see that if I was willing to experiment, you imagine, I'm a scientist and I'm there with my experiments, right, with all my apparatus there experimenting something, and I try one experiment with one substance, doesn't work. Does he go, I'm not doing any more now? Does he do that? No, see, his faith and his passion drives him through that disappointment, right? And he might even have a big cry. You look at a lot of scientists do have very emotional times throughout their developmental phases of whatever they're developing, because it's pressure. They don't get the results they want. All of a sudden, they're having emotional experiences. They feel, it's too overwhelming. I'm losing money. I'm worried about finances now, and I'm worried about where I'm... And all of these emotional experiences continue happening, but what keeps driving them is their faith that they will eventually find the solution. And they don't stop just because they're disappointed. Right?
When we were talking about the qualities of love before, one of those ones that we didn't mention was patience.
Yeah, and it is true that we are always patient, even with ourselves, especially with ourselves when we love. Yeah? Straight me on.